Boston hitting the offensive glass is maybe the difference that turned things early. Did that impact the overall energy, or did you think you guys didn't have that from the start after that run?
Yeah, it did. Points off turnovers and offensive rebounds. I mean, at one point we were holding them to 41% from the field, but they had 8 or 9 offensive rebounds, and, when you have an offensive power like this going against them and you giving them second chances, it's not going to work well in your favor.
Usually this season, I think pretty much every game, if you guys have been down, you found a way to get back into it, make a run, and make it competitive. What did you see tonight in that second half where you weren't able to get back into the game?
I mean, listen, it was just a good old-fashioned butt whooping, that's all. That's all. They beat us on all facets of the game, from the outside, the interior, points off turnovers, and offensive rebounds was the main ingredients to this L.
Is the fact that you went 43 or 44 games, however many it's been, before you get a result like that, like what does it tell you about your team?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, we're a really, really good team, and we want to continue to get better. We're not where we want to be, going into March, or going to April, and then beyond that. We want to continue to get better every day. I don't think we got, as a collective group, I don't think we got better tonight. I think there's some things we can take away from the game. It's always good in anything. So you never get too high, never get too low. But Boston played extremely well tonight, and they earned this win.
Then Frank said that he thought you guys didn't bring it to start the game, and that was a message at halftime. Do you agree with that characterization?
No, we brought it to start the game. We was up 8-0. We didn't bring it after that.
What do you think happened?
What do I think happened? We gave up second chance points and we turned the ball over.
Ron, did you sense in the post-game locker room that the team was going to have not much problem just kind of letting it go and moving on?
No, we haven't moved on yet. Tomorrow we will. It's still simmering right now, which it should. But it's a long NBA season, and you don't want to have games like this, but if you do, you try to learn from your mistakes, or you do learn from your mistakes and be better for the next game when you go out.
LeBron, how does the league feel without Curry, Durant, and Clay? How does the league feel without Curry, Durant, and Clay this year?
How does the league feel without Curry? I don't understand your question. What do you mean?
How does the league for this year without them?
I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. We haven't played. Have we played Golden State this year? In the regular?
Once at home.
Once at home? Oh, okay. So I think. Oh yeah, once at home we did play in the back-to-back. So it felt weird, not seeing Steph and Clay on the floor. We have not. Have we played Brooklyn?
No.
Not since preseason. So we haven't played Brooklyn until coming up on this road trip. But 3 great basketball players, obviously. And it's always good for their franchises to have them on the floor. But if you ask me a question of how the league feels, I think that's unfair for me to answer.
You addressed someone in the stands throwing something at your son during the game tonight. What does that make you feel as a father, and what kind of instincts come up when you see something like that?
Well, I didn't see it until I got here, actually. I did see I was on the complete opposite end of the floor. I did see the referee stop the game or stop the inbounds, and a cop came up there, but I didn't even know what happened until the video evidence showed me today when I got here. I mean, it's just disrespectful. I mean, and it was a little kid too. I don't know how old that little kid was. So I don't know. I don't know if he learned that on his own or he learned that at home or whatever the case may be, but it's disrespectful. I wonder how old that kid is. If he was the age around Bronny's age or Bryce's age. And, I would like to see him try that while they're paying attention.
Was that unique?
A couple of Bronny's teammates, I think, after the game said that he goes through a lot of things.
Yeah, he does.
Does he talk to you about that?
Nah, because he's a cool, calm. He's better than his mom and dad, let's just say that. He is. He's better than his mom and dad for some of the things that he kind of lets off his shoulder. Well, I guess he's taking up for me too, because I let a lot of shit. He's a great kid, and most importantly, he just loves being around his teammates, being a great kid, being a model citizen in the community and playing the game that he loves to play, and being a big brother to his brother and sister. But that shit earlier made me mad when I saw that. It's just disrespectful.
I think it's special that the schedule worked out the way that it did, that you were able to be there for that.
Yeah, that was truly a blessing, you know. And I didn't mind going down to Springfield to check the game out. Only bad thing about today is I took 2 L's. You know, the James game took 2 L's today, but you know, there's always better days.
Did you take a helicopter? Or was that?
I walked.
Didn't call it.
I walked, and they didn't call it.
Last 2 questions.
Do you take it personally when a guy like Jaylen Brown goes over dunks on you? Is that something where you're always just gonna challenge the shot? And you just
Why would I take it personal? You don't take it personal. It's part of basketball. Guys, you go for blocks, you get blocks, you get dunks. You get crossed over at times. You get stops, take charges. That's all part of basketball. I think if you were to tally up my successful block attempts compared to my successful dunk ons, I think I'm kind of more like. So it's not the first time I've been dunked on. Might not be the last time I get dunked on, but you know, Jalen's been playing exceptionally well this year, and that was a good play.
Last question.
Are you concerned about, because of game day, getting back and forth to the game in Springfield?
Was I concerned?
Yeah, just timing-wise and all that stuff. It's a game day, you know. I know you respect that.
Yeah, but I break every routine in my life for my family.
Gotcha.
Listen, if the guys is with me, they're gonna make sure I get back safe. But my routine was broke today, but I can care less about it if I'm seeing my family, my wife, my daughter, my kids. So, you know, it's a unique opportunity for me to see my son live play that close to where I'm at. So, you know, I can care less about this. This right here is all secondary when it comes to my family. So, nothing else matters.
Thanks, everyone.
All right, so LeBron talking about going and seeing his son play basketball today. Now, he does not regret having that opportunity to go see him live on a day like today, and I think we all agree with that. Routines are made to be broken on occasion, and, you know, it's just an unfortunate, as he said, that you know, Lakers took a loss today, but let's break it down a little. Access 360. A lot of issues with the Lakers today, and one of them was Enes Kanter kicking the Lakers' butt on the offense glass.
Yeah, I mean, one of the main reasons that the James gang and the Lakers took an L today was because of Enes Kanter and crashing the offensive glass, taking advantage of Lakers' defense and what they normally like to do. And
They're still going to the wall.
we're going to go to the wall, you know, tonight and break this down. Really important for us to visualize, you know, how things happen during the course of a game. The Celtics, you have to give them a lot of credit. You know, here, Kemba Walker kind of exploring. Enes Kanter, who dove off of the drive, he's already working, understanding that this shot is going up. So he realizes he has inside position, turns and seals JaVale, goes back up for the finish. Really impressive work done by Kanter. Here, has the basketball, sets another screen, rolling to the front of the basket. Caruso doing a decent job of being in this supporting position. Tatum even smarter, cutting behind. Dwight releases to go help Alex, but now you have a big on a small at the offensive glass. Typically in this situation, you need a second guy to go crash on Kanter instead of leaving Caruso there by himself. Offensive rebounded again by Kanter, and then now Lakers are cross-matched. AD is on the ball. Kuz is up. That leaves Danny as the only guy down to try and put a body on Kanter. Too big, too strong, shares Danny Green off. That probably should have been offensive goaltending, but just that type of work that Kanter was doing on the offensive glass in the first half in particular, when the Lakers actually were forcing the Celtics to miss. Kanter was getting the putbacks, and that's demoralizing when you're working hard defensively, teams still finding a way to score, and you have to take that ball out of the basket.
You know, some guys are specialists, and he just proved tonight that he works way in advance, especially if he knows there are no bigs in the game. And, you know, AD not being in there, sometimes they were playing a small ball. He is a specialist. 7 or 7 seconds before a shot goes up, Fish showed in the 360, he's already working for a position. Makes it easy for him. Strong kid under there. Once he gets it, it's hard to control him.
Yeah, disappointing for the Lakers because they've been so good in rebounding and in controlling that interior, the #1 shot blocking team. And here comes Enes Kanter, and that's been his MO in his years in the league. He's a good rebounder. He's not going to do much defensively against you. Decent scorer, but he really stuck it to him tonight. And I think the Lakers would really like to have this game back, if not for all the second chance points. 24 second chance points they gave up tonight. That's just too many.
Yeah, and Fish, Lakers, a team really built on length. They can run those bigs, different ones at you at all times. Enes Kanter, kind of that big body type guy.
Yeah, I mean, I've always had a lot of respect for Enes Kanter in his career. When he first came into the league, a little bit overweight, not in the type of condition that you have to be in to be an elite basketball player. Lost a tremendous amount of weight. Trained in a similar gym with Enes, saw him in there every day, shedding pounds, 20 pounds, 30 pounds. Now, over a decade later, he's out there getting it done, and, you know, he plays for the other team tonight.
Yep.
But those are the type of stories that, for young kids in particular, it's important to tell.
I agree.